This is Ward Quarles, Senior Director of Product Management for JD Edwards. Today we are reviewing a new feature in EnterpriseOne 9.2 named Project Status Inquiry. For years, JD Edwards customers who manage projects have used Job Status Inquiry for real-time job data and for executive level assessment of the financial status of jobs, including budgets, actuals, and forecasts. In this demonstration, we're going to show you Project Status Inquiry. This application supports real-time analysis of project financials, not only for a single job, but across multiple jobs that represent a project. Within this new feature, you also have a graphical representation of the data. Where do you find this new application? Project Status Inquiry is accessible from the Project Costing menus. Let's start with an overview of the required setup applications for Project Status Inquiry. First, we navigate to the Project Status Inquiry Setup menu. We start with column definitions. Columns defined here will be displayed within Project Status Inquiry. Columns can be a ledger type from the 902, for example, the AA ledger type for actual amount, or the column can be a formula. For example, you can subtract budget amount from actual amount to get a column variance. In column definition setup, you enter a column type and ledger type. You also define your column headings, display decimals, and totaling method. The column type field indicates which types are using ledger type, which are using formulas, and which are using visual alerts. Formulas use add, subtract, multiply, and divide, plus options for decimal overrides and column values. The final formula is displayed below the data entry and main symbol selections. The column definition also allows for visual alerts. With indicators, this feature highlights column values that exceed 3 threshold amounts. The symbols change based on the variance amounts within Status Inquiry. Next, we do column layouts. The column layouts application allows for up to 40 columns. Each column may contain data from your ledgers. The column defines which of these are shown in Project Status Inquiry. Let's look at an example. There are up to 40 column types. Each is grouped in tens. Ledger types can be shown in up to 40 columns, but you don't have to use all 40. Columns can be any of the types we previously reviewed: ledger types, formulas, percent complete, or visual alerts. If you remember, I stated that your data can also be displayed graphically. The checkbox next to each column indicates if this value is included in the chart. After setting up your column types and layouts, the next step is account ranges. Not all chart of account items are required for your project costing. Grouping by cost code and cost type allow for specific ranges, inquiries specific to Project Status Inquiry. The setup allows for multiple ranges. Now we're ready to use Project Status Inquiry. From Project Status Inquiry, you enter your project ID. You enter the column layout types that you had previously. And you enter your from, through, fiscal year, and month. And then you preview. You can also choose the option to suppress zero balance accounts, and you can show cost code descriptions. If inquiring by project, all the jobs within the project will appear in the selection below the data entry elements. Then select View Now. The application has selection information at the top with the project information below. You also have the option to view in a chart. The projects may include thousands of ledger types and require significant data summarization. This application allows you to save the project information as a specific date. So I can save this using the View Now feature. Maybe this is a point in time that I want to look at a different time. By naming that as of December and saving it, I now have the option to view these results later. Or you can run the Submit Project Status Inquiry View program to generate the job and billing data in the system that saves this for you so you can also view it later. The new Project Status Inquiry is available to our customers who've licensed job cost. It reduces the time it takes to review detailed and summarized views of projects, allowing project managers to identify issues and opportunities during the life cycle of the project. To learn more about Project Status Inquiry, visit us online at learnjde.com or view the EnterpriseOne documentation for this new feature. Thanks for watching.